Hi everyone, this is Dr. Arun Kumar KM from the Department of Agricultural Entomology. So today I would like to discuss about the classification of the phylum Arthropoda. You know that. So again, this word Arthropoda is derived from two words, that is arthro means joint, poda means foot or leg. Okay. So Arthropoda are any organism which is belongs to the phylum Arthropoda, which is the biggest phylum in the whole animal kingdom, possesses different characters here. If you see one by one, it is having a segmented body. So it is bilaterally symmetrical in nature, means whatever the things are there in left hand side, same thing it will be there in right hand side also. And a paired jointed appendages usually terminates in a class. And chitinous exoskeleton, I know that. So it is having a exoskeleton which is made up of more amount of chitin itself. And it is having a ventral nervous system, it is also called as ventral nerve cord. And it is having a decentralized nervous system, so that so whatever the stimulus it is getting, so it is going to be distributed all over its body. And dorsal heart, so its heart is present on the dorsal side of the body. Next, hemocoelic body cavity, it is containing hemocoelic body cavity, means it is containing the hemo lymph in it. So next, muscles are composed of striated fibers which are ciliated epithelium, where ciliated epithelium is absent. And it is having an open type of circulatory system. In case of most of the animals, including the human beings, we are having some blood nerves, blood vessels. So almost like a drip irrigation, you can say. So from blood vessels you can see the circulation of the blood. But in case of insects or any arthropods, it is a open circulatory system. So except heart, no other pipelines or maybe vessels are present here. So not like a surface irrigation, you can say. So open type of circulatory system you can see over here. Next, so as you know, it is a largest phylum in the animal kingdom, where more than 70% of the species are belongs to arthropoda itself. So beside insects, there are many other creatures like crayfish, crabs, lobsters, centipedes, millipedes, spiders, mites, ticks, scorpions, etc. comes under this category, also comes under this phylum. Okay. Now, so whatever the position of the insect in the animal kingdom. Okay, so already I discussed in the previous slides or anything. So animal kingdom again divided into invertebrate and then vertebrate. So vertebrate is nothing but any animals which having a backbones, like human beings or any other animals. Invertebrate means animals without any backbone. So here, phylum Arthropoda belongs to invertebrates. There are many number of classes are there. Some of the important classes are Onychophora, crustacea, arachnida, chilopoda, diplopoda, and then insecta or exopoda. Now let's discuss one by one with the example. First one, Onychophora. If you see the example of it, it is peripatus. Next, second one, crustacea, where you can see some of the example like crab, prawn, shrimps. Okay. Next, myriapoda. Again, it is divided into diplopoda and then chilopoda. So here there is a peculiar characters between the chilopoda and diplopoda, means so di means two, poda means legs usually. Okay, so it is also called as millipede because you can see many number of legs will be there. I mean, so there will be two pairs of legs per each segment which is attached under the body. So since more number of legs will be there, it looks like million number of insect legs. That's why it is called as millipede, or it may be millipede. Okay, next chilopoda. So it is also called a centipede because it looks like 100 number of legs are there. Usually only one pair of leg per segment you can see. Okay, so let us discuss one by one now. So there is a centipede on the top of the slides, you can see over here. It is also called as chilopoda, and millipede, it is also called as diplopoda, where you can see two pairs of legs per segments. Okay. Next, in case of arachnida, you can see there will be no antenna, and you can see four pairs of legs over here. So example, scorpions, spiders, mites, ticks are the example for arachnida. Okay, next there is another important class it is, but of course it is extinct now. So there is trilobita. Now let us discuss about the relationship of insects with other arthropoda. Is there any similarities, or how the insects are different from other classes of the phylum Arthropoda? Okay. So first one, it is regarding the habitat, or it may be habit, where the insect or it may be other classes organisms are living. So with respect to the Onychophora, Arachnida, Chilopoda and Diplopoda, all are terrestrial in nature. Only on the surface of the above soil you can see those things. But Crustacea, of course, it is both aquatic and few are terrestrial in nature. And insect are Exopoda, So we are all of us familiar that it is present everywhere. It is universal. It may be present in the crops. It may be present in the animals. It may be present in the desert. It may be present in the higher altitude, lower altitude, anywhere. It may be aquatic. It may be terrestrial. And with respect to the body regions, so our body regions, onychophora, it is not distinct. We can't able to see any proper segmentations there. And in case of crustacea, there are two important segmentation. That is, first one is called as cephalothorax, which is combination of both head and then thorax, and then abdomen. And in case of arachnida, totally there are three regions are there. So in case of scorpion, it is called as a prosoma, mesosoma, metazoma. And in case of spiders, there will be only two regions you can see. There is prosoma and opistosoma. Next, in case of Coilopoda and then Diplopoda, only two regions will be there. That is a head and multi-segmented trunk. Both the cases. Okay, many number of segments will be there. Okay. Next, in case of in the insect, there are three regions are there: head, thorax, and then abdomen. Okay. So next, antenna. So in case of antenna, so except crustacea, in all the other classes you can see only one pair of antenna, but in case of crustacea you can see two pairs of antennae. So another extra pair is called as antennae. Okay. So with respect to the visual organs, if you see, it is not distinct in case of onychophora. And another organisms you can see only simple eyes you can see. In case of crustacea, it is one pair of stalked compound eyes will be present, and in case of arachnida, Coilopoda, Diplopoda, only there will be one pair of simple eyes will be present. But in case of insect, it is the only invertebrate or the organisms to have both simple eyes and then compound eyes. Okay, and locomotor organs. So in of course legs are present in all the classes. So if you see here in case of onychophora, of course many number of legs are there, but it is uh, unsegmented or unjointed. To be frank, arthropod is nothing but it is the organism which is having a jointed legs, but it is not here. So next, crustacea is having a 5 pairs of biramous legs or branched legs, and in case of arachnida there will be 4 pairs of legs here, and in case of Coilopoda there will be one pair of leg per each segment, and here first pair of leg is modified into poisonous claw. Okay. Next, Diplopoda, usually there are 2 pairs of legs per segment, but there is no poisonous claw. And in case of insect, so totally there are three thoracic segments are there: prothorax, mesothorax, and metathorax. Each is having one pair of legs here. Okay, and insects are the only organisms or invertebrate to have the wings, or especially functional wings, which are present on meso and then metathorax. Okay. Next, regarding the mouth parts, so in case of onychophora, it is a mandibulate, and in case of crustacea, so yeah, of course, in all the classes you can there mandibulate itself, except onychophora and then arachnid, it is a non-mandibulate. Okay, but in case of arachnid, you can see it is having a chelicera, which is help them for piercing and sucking of anything. It may be carnivorous, it may be herbivorous. So usually mandibles. So as I told earlier, one pair of mandibles will be present. Okay, mandibles is nothing but upper mandibles. Okay, so upper jaw. So next, respiration. So in case of Coilopoda, Diplopoda, and then uh, what do you call insects, you can see the tracheals type of respiration. But in case of onychophora, it is cutaneous, and then in case of crustacea, it is gill breathing. Since some of them are in aquatic, and in case of scorpion, it is book lungs, and in case of spiders, again it is a tracheal kind of respiration it is having. And regarding the blood fluid, body fluid, are nothing but a blood. In all the classes, there is similarity, that is hemolymph. Here, blood of an arthropod is called as hemolymph itself, and circulatory system. So in every cases, it is having a heart with ostia. And regarding the development, in case of onychophora, crustacea, you can see the anamorphosis development. Anamorphosis means there will be after each and every molting, there will be increase in the abdominal segment. So take the example of any one insect or maybe any one class. So initially there will be 7 number of abdominal segments will be there immediately after hatching from the pupa or emerging from the pupa. But after every molting, there will be additional increase in the abdominal segment. Oh, so suppose so before molting it is 7. So after first mode it will be 8, then after second mode it will be 9. Like that, there will be increase in the number of abdomen segment. But in case of Chilopoda, Diplopoda, and then insecta, you can see the metamorphosis, different number of stages will be there, like egg, nymphs, and adults, or maybe larva and adult, or in case of insect, even pupa will be there. So, but in case of scorpion, there will be no metamorphosis at all. But in case of mites, three stages will be there: egg, nymphs, and adult. Of course, larva is also called. So, different stages you can see. Next, habit, or it may be so what it is going to feed on it. So usually onychophora is going to feed only on the organic matter. Crustacea, it may be herbivorous or carnivorous. And regarding the arachnida, so some are phytophagous, some are predators, means both herbivorous or carnivorous. And again, Chilopoda is carnivorous, and Millipedes, or it may be Diplopodes, herbivorous. And of course, insect, it is everything. It may be some are scavengers, some are pest of field crabs, some are pest of horticulture crabs, some are parasites, some are predators, some are pollinators, or maybe weed killers. There are many things. Next, there are some special features are there. Okay, so here, so regarding the onychophora, it is going to act as a link between annelid and then arthropoda. Annelid is nothing but where leeches or maybe some conduct. It looks like that. So it is going to act as link between that one. Next, what do you call crustacea? It is going to here classification strengthens the exoskeleton. So exoskeleton is very hard here. So it is shaped like it is very hard. So be seeing that it is going to help for the classification of this one. Next, in case of arachna, so with respect to the life cycle, there will be 4 stages: that egg, larva, and then like larva, nymphs, and adult. So larva with only 3 pairs of legs will be there, but nymphs and adults you can see 4 pairs of legs. And in case of Chilopoda, it is called as opistogenital. Opisto means behind the genital organs. Okay, so here gonopore is present in the terminal segment. It will be last end. And in case of Diplopoda, you can see they are progenital, means gonopore has sexual organs present on the third abdominal segment itself. And in case of insect, genital structure usually present on 8th and 9th abdominal segments. And the brain is again divided into three. There is a protocerebrum, deuterocerebrum, and then tritocerebrum. Okay. Now, what about the characteristics of an insects? Okay, so it is also called as insecta is also called as exopoda because it is having 6 number of legs. So exo means 6, poda means legs. So insects occupy around 2/3 of the total population of the phylum Arthropoda, means more than 70% of belongs to this one itself. So it belongs to subphylum Mandibulosa. Again, this insect belongs to the subphylum Mandibulosa because it is having a mandibular type of mouth parts, one pair. So insects are trached arthropod whose body is divided into 3 regions, namely head, thorax, and abdomen, possessing the 2 pairs of wings and 3 pairs of legs in the thoracic region. So genital organs towards the posterior end, especially 8th and 9th abdominal segment of the body, and with the decentralized nervous system. Now, what are the other characteristics of the class Insecta? So again, once again, body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen, possesses 3 pairs of legs. Insects now called as exopoda, and presence of 1 or 2 pairs of wings usually present on meson metathorax. That is what is called as helothorax. And usually there will be a pair of antenna in the head. And respiration usually by means of internal air tube, which is called as trachea. That's why it is also called as tracheal respiration. And genital openings usually situated on the posterior end of the body, that is 8th and 9th abdominal segment. So presence of metamorphosis can be seen in case of the insects during their development. So it may be both incomplete or incompleted metamorphosis. Incomplete metamorphosis means where there is no pupa, you can see only egg, nymphs, and adult. And complete metamorphosis, you can see all the 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and then adult. Again, the larva of other insects, like it may be larva of coleoptera is called as grub, larva of lepidoptera is called as caterpillar, larva of flies like dipterans are called as maggots. So it is going to vary from one order to another order. So possess exoskeleton which is made up of hard cuticle, which plays an important role for the survival. So usually exoskeleton is made up of both chitin and then some number of the proteins. So here excretion is mainly through the Malpighian tubules, which help in maintaining the ionic balance. So number of Malpighian tubules again is going to vary from one insect to other insect. In some of the insects like aphids and columbella, there is no Malpighian tubules. Some of the insects are having only 1 or 2, and some of the insects like Arthropoda, They are having thousand number of Malpighian tubules. Okay. So this is about the characteristics or classification of the phylum Arthropoda. Thank you.